Hey everyone, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. This reading is your financial reading and it's for the 21st to the 27th of the month of May. Of course, it could resonate anytime. Like we always say, whenever you're guided, it could resonate, or if you're guided at a different time for whatever reason. Could resonate today or later on down the line. It could be for next week, right? What the dates we're going to put on it. My readings are predictive, so please, that's a heads up to let you know that you might not know what this is right away. And if you don't know what it is, I say pay close attention because they're predictions. Anything could come out in this reading right up to the very last second. I can't stress that enough. Different storylines, different messages for different people, right up to the second I click off. And sometimes I have to come back on with a message, which I had to do on one of the videos for the weeklies. One of the first ones I did, it had to be like Cancer or Libra, or I don't remember, but it was somebody. I had to come back on and give a message after the fact. It could have been Gemini or Capricorn or Taurus. I just don't remember. But anyway, let me get into it here. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know about this financial reading? It's for anyone who's guided, whenever they're guided. Financial reading. It is a weekly reading, but it could resonate at any other time. It's for the collective. If you believe, this is Angel Answers. I'm so sorry, I forgot to say that. If you believe, we're starting with these and we're going to move into our normal financial cards we use. What else do we need to know here, please? For the collective, for the finance reading. Choose a new direction, and reconsiders at the bottom. So you're being told, whatever you're focused on, change your thoughts on something. Let me look at it. Choose a new direction and reconsider. What is this about? Forgiveness. Oh. Forgiveness. Well, give me one more. What about forgiveness? Financial. Okay. Big happy changes. All right. So there's something about taking on this energy of forgiveness is going to help you feel better. The reason I feel, here's what I think. This is what I think's coming through. We're going to get cards on this. But the reason I feel this is coming out is because the not being in an energy of forgiveness is not helping. Okay? So it can't be changed, whatever it is on the outside. So they're asking you to change it on the inside. I hope this makes sense, but let's find out. We're going to get some clarity on this. This is the Kipper deck and the Gilded Revelry Lenormand deck blended together, my big hybrid deck, and I use it for the financial readings every week because they're fun and people like them. All right, let's find out. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. I only read these in the upright. What do we need to know about this message here for somebody? Financial reading. What is this about? If you believe, new direction, reconsider, choose a new direction, forgiveness, big happy changes. What about it? Okay. Gift, despair. I want to pull all of these. And something about, okay. So, and the clouds. All right. I'm going to put these down here. I want to see what the central issue turns out to be. And I've kept them all in the order that they were laying out. All right, so you have both gift cards, both of them. It's some kind of family inheritance or something with the, this is the central issue. So there's something here about someone's upset because of the way something turned out in this family inheritance or something. It could even have to do with the house because the house is at the bottom. So this could be the family money, the family inheritance. Now I say inheritance because this is my inheritance card. It is like the 10 of Pentacles, even though it's a number 5 card. But it also is a 5 card, which means change. And being is coming out right in the middle. I almost feel like right now you're despair about this because things, maybe someone got, maybe this isn't for you. Maybe, you know, this could be vice versa, right? But someone here, there's gifts of the family inheritance, and I feel like, or whatever, I'm going to say it's family inheritance. It could be something else, but whatever it is, someone feels like they didn't get treated fairly, or someone's upset about the way it's going. And Spirit is saying you're going to experience big happy changes when you change how you feel about this. So maybe whoever was awarded everything will share more if you're more in an energy of forgiveness and peace or something like this. I don't know. I mean, I can't really, I don't want to get attacked here. I know how people get triggered and they start attacking me. I'm just reading the cards, you know? I'm just telling you what I'm reading here. All right, I'm not, and what I feel coming through. And I'm not here to sugarcoat it or pamper anybody. I'm here to give truth out, what I see and what I feel. So if you want to attack me, feel free. I'll just delete you and block you. That's what I do. Because, you know, it's just not, it's not nice. It's plain and simple to see here. And people just get triggered and they get angry. Anyway, but this is what I really see coming through. Let me get a few more cards here. Can I get a few more cards? You know, it might too be that you might not be looking at it correctly too. You know, sometimes when it's about money, people just don't look at things from a clear perspective when it's about money or family money or whatever. Let me get a couple more cards here. Yeah, there's something about a partnership here, a couple. We have courtship and we have marriage right there. So they're both couple cards. Bad health and change. Oh, wow. Wow, the pathway. Okay, so this is someone's part of someone's journey. All right. So yeah, woo. Oh my God. Oh my God. This has been so heavy, so hard. So heavy, so hard. Okay. So we're going to go all the way back. Now, this could have something to do with siblings or children or something like that. The snake, the cross, and the mountain. Woo. This is a heavy burden to bear. But we do have the courts looking into something, and this was part of the journey. Like you had to go through this, right? So when I look at this, I do see the gift and I see despair. And then down here, I see bad health. Okay. So this bad health is kind of like the despair card. But I also see that something's getting cleared up. And I also see next to bad health, there's change, right? So the change card, just like the clouds clearing something up, make me feel like something is getting cleared up. Maybe you had to go through this. Maybe the forgiveness will come later after the courts look at it or something. I'm not sure what this is about. But I will say this. There's something about a partnership. There could be something about siblings involved or children involved. But there's something here. Somebody is very unhappy that someone got gifted something, right? But in the center of the reading, I see the gift, the family, and the marriage. Okay, so this makes me feel like they gifted to their partner or their partner, something about the partner. I'm going to definitely clarify this. Okay, first of all, this has been really difficult. When you see the snake, the cross, and the mountains come out like that, you know, it's definitely, I'm going to leave them all right there. I'm going to use these because this is a gigantic hybrid deck. So I'm going to use it to clarify. All right, let's get a look at the gift. You got it here twice, the gift and the tulips. Tell me about the gift and the tulips, please, both representing a gift here. What do we need to know? Sudden wealth. All right, so this to me says someone was gifted something, okay? And somebody is not happy about it. Let's take a look at it. Let's look at despair and the clouds. We have despair and the clouds. I see the change coming. Whoa, that's way too many. We're not even going to turn them over. Tell me about despair and the clouds. We're only looking for 1 or 2 cards here. Yeah, absolutely. So I like this because this is the ship coming in for someone. Okay. So where there's been a difficult time and somebody's been in despair, there is something coming in for someone here. Something's getting cleared up, and it could happen because you change directions and take on this energy of forgiveness rather than hate, right? This could actually change the dynamic of what's going on here. Especially if this is family stuff, you know. Let me take a look. I want to go down here and look at the I want to look at the bad health and change, because despair and the clouds meant something getting cleared up, and bad health and something getting changing would be really good. All right, so tell me about the bad health and change. Mature man. Okay, so there could be let me get another one on it. Bad health and change. What do we need to know? Why is this here with the mature man? Wow. All right, partnership. This is partnership all over it. Look, the two swans, the two storks, and the coffin card. Again, you've got cards of something ending, something coming to close, something changing. All right, so we've got the change, we've got the coffin, we've got the partnership all over this place. Okay, so something about, so what could have happened was this could have been a mature man that passed away. Earlier, the mature woman was at the bottom. So for some of you, it could be the opposite. It could be a mature woman. But it could be both of them. Both people, both parents have passed, let's say, if this is an inheritance, which is what came out immediately. Let's look at the marriage card. What about the marriage? There's couple everywhere. Tell me about the marriage. What do we need to know? Marriage. Okay. The community. Okay. So this says to me, this is like a family. Well, because of the other cards that came out, this is like a group, right? The community card is a group. And this is like a married group. So this is like my family. Let me look at the courtship card over here, down here on the left. Let's look at courtship. What do we need to know? Courtship. Expectation. All right, so this is someone who's waiting for something. Yeah, look at the mature woman's down here. She was down here a few minutes ago too. Let me look and see. So this mature man's significant other is expecting to receive this inheritance or whatever this is. Of course, they're married. So that's the way it goes. I don't know any states in the United States that don't do it that way. So I'd be curious to know if any state does do it another way. The wife or the husband are always the ones to receive. But let me look at the, I want to look at the 5 card, the tree. It's called the tree. I say 10 of Pentacles, but it's a number 5 card, so we know there's change. And it has 10 pentacles in it with a rainbow going through it. So we know there, and it's a tree. So this is solid stability, okay? And it has to do with pentacles. Let's take a look at it. Smack dab in the middle of this reading, the central issue, the tree. What do we need to know about this? Wow. So the 28 card came out, and this is not the mature man, this is a younger man. So I wonder if this has something to do with like a son, or a son-in-law, or like a family member. Okay, let's take another look at it. I want to get a little bit more on the tree and the man. Excuse me, the 28 card smack dab in the middle. The tree and the man, the 28 card, right smack dab in the middle of this reading. What about the tree and the man? The child. Absolutely. There it is. So this is someone's child right there, right? And we have this child thinking about this person, which is the mature woman, that keeps coming out. I feel like, who's this? Thoughts? I'm going to look at it again. I feel like something about the child. I want to know more about the thoughts and the child. the whip. And this is also the broom, but it is the whip or the broom. It's both. So this has to do with thoughts of cleaning something up or thoughts of how difficult something has been with this situation. I feel like somebody is thinking about trying to clear something up, change something, maybe forgiveness, trying like, look, I'm not going to get anything out of this at all if I'm not at least nice. Okay. So let's say mom got all the money and the kid's like, well, I didn't get any money and I'm really ticked off that dad didn't leave me any money. Now, this could go a different way. Of course, it could all be vice versa. But, so spirit is saying, like, then choose a new direction and take on the energy of peace, so to speak, of forgiveness. And, if you believe came out first, and then it said change your direction, reconsider, forgiveness, big happy changes. So the change in attitude towards it or the change in demeanor about it could end up being the thing that changes how somebody is sharing their inheritance, let's say. Take a look at the child, the whip, and the thoughts. The wealthy man. So keep this in mind. So the wealthy man shows up, and this could be somebody with a lot of money, right? So wealthy men, don't be stupid. If you want your kids to have money and your wife to have money, designate it to them. This way nobody's got to fight at the end. Why do people do this? I have no idea. They put their families through hell because they don't put anything in writing. Tell me about the community over here. Tell me about the community. And don't leave it in one of your kids' names, for God's sakes, because sometimes we have kids that are not sharing well. Concern. All right, so we have somebody here who is concerned in the family, feeling like, what happened here. There are our money. We didn't get the money. Only two people got the money, or only one person got the money. What about the rest of us? Tell me about concern and community. This is like the group is concerned. Yeah. Court and family. Right. Exactly. So, there's something here about like, taking it to court, hashing it out, receiving, wanting more information. But the thing really comes down to, had the person that passed put it in writing and designated who was getting what, this wouldn't be happening. This is a really sad thing to have happen to, your kids and your wife, or, it looks to me like the kids and the wife. If the family wanted anything. And it's so funny because I always see this card as charlatans. I don't know why. They remind me of like these charlatans that come out of the woodwork when someone dies and they're like, hey, we want a piece of that. No. This person didn't even know you, right? And this is only for the ones that are, you know what I mean. If you are experiencing that, you will know immediately what I mean. But this really feels to me like a family situation where there was a lot of bad blood, but then when someone died, they were like, oh, but we want our cut, and then even after that, there could have even been even more bad blood, instead of handling it like this, being in a sense of, caring and concern and forgiveness. And, we could have done this together. We could have had big, happy changes. We could have felt very comfortable, making sure that everybody felt good about this. But instead, it was handled very poorly. The snake came out, the cross came out, the mountain went up, and, the whip came out, and, just such nasty energy, right? Anyway, I'm sorry it wasn't a more bubbly reading, but what I really see here, this is definitely a matter that's being looked at by the courts. And it's definitely a matter that will be to the advantage of whoever's supposed to, like whoever it's in writing to go to, I feel, will probably be the one to have this money. But I'm going to pull a couple of after tarot on it just in case, okay? What's next here? What's next? which is why I feel the sense of forgiveness and big happy changes is important. Listen, if this is your siblings or someone that you care about and love, just go with the flow and be like, hey, it was in your name, whatever you feel is fair, and go with it, because something's better than nothing. And if you act like a bitch or a bastard, you know, you're probably not going to get a doggone cent out of it, unfortunately. The Empress, the Hierophant, and the Death card. Whatever is the law, whatever is the legal, whatever is right is going to be what happens here. I can tell you that right now. Whatever is the way that it was supposed to go, the inheritance will be paid to the person it belongs to. Truth and justice for all. That money is going to be divvied up fairly to whoever it's supposed to go to, and the truth comes out when the wheel turns. So there will be truth that comes out here, and there will be wisdom that's gained here, and the wheel turns and it ends this cycle. But whatever is the Hierophant, the thing that's supposed to happen, is going to happen. This is like the truth coming out, the wheel turning, and someone finally getting the money that's owed for them, because the truth comes out here. Because there was snakes involved or something over here that was trying to put blockages up and lie and connive and sneak, and it's not going to work. The truth's going to come out because something's going to get cleared up here, and we're going to see the truth, because this truth always prevails. This is a Justice card as well, and so is this a Libra card. Two Libra cards right here next to each other. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.